Welcome to the GT Edge AI platform login process tutorial. In your welcome email, provided to you will be a link to your organization's Bionic platform. Once you select this link, you will be greeted with the sign-in screen that you see on screen now. On this screen, you will select the Forgot Password hyperlink at the bottom right of the box. Once you are on the Forgot Your Password screen, you will type in your email address that received the welcome email. Once you've entered in your email, select Submit, and wait for a password reset email to enter your inbox. If you are a member of a school or larger company, there may be firewalls or scanning tools that slow down external emails, so that it may take a minute or two longer. Once you have received an email titled Reset Password from GT Edge AI Support, click on that email to read it, and then select the hyperlink that reads Link to Reset Credentials. Once you follow this link, you will be greeted with a page titled Mobile Authenticator Setup. For this step, you will need to download the Google Authenticator app from the App Store on your phone. Next, in the Google Authenticator app as shown, you will select the plus right here, select Scan QR Code, and then you will scan the QR code on the screen. Once you've scanned the QR code, you will see an entry in the Google Authenticator app. This next part is very important. The code on this entry resets every 30 seconds. You must wait until right after a code refreshes to a new code, and then input that into the one-time code text box on the screen, as shown. The device name text box is not required. You should skip that box and select Submit once the correct code has been input into the one-time code box. If you put an invalid code or refresh the page, you will receive an error and the QR code will change. If this happens, you will need to swipe left on the entry in your Google Authenticator app and then remove that account, remove that entry from the app. Then you will need to scan the QR code again to ensure that you are entering the code for the correct QR code. So once you've entered a correct code and click Submit, you will then be asked to accept the terms of service. Once you've accepted the terms and conditions, you will be asked to update your password. This can be any good password that you prefer. Once you've set up your new password, you will be greeted by the Bionic GPT interface. At this point, feel free to select the Explore Assistance tab on the left-hand side of the screen to see what AI assistants are available for your organization. To log out of Bionic after the initial sign-in, go to the bottom left, click on your name, and then select Logout. Select Logout again, and then select Logout. Once you've done this, you will need to navigate back to the original link that was provided to you in your welcome email. Select that link, and from here, you can log in with your account, enter in your one-time code, and there you are. You're logged in. Thanks for watching. If you have any further questions or concerns, please send us an email at support@gtedge.ai. Thank you.